going to need this list of equipment. All of it should be available from the power plant supply storage.
I can access it, but I can't manipulate the inventory counts. Someone is bound to find out.
By the time that happens, we should all be long gone.
Are you lot that close?
We're that close.
Look, I know I'm not supposed to ask. Any chance you could at least drop a few hints?
Sorry. Now, can you fetch those things for me?
Yes, of course. I don't even understand half this stuff I'm supposed to get. Hopefully their inventory sheets will list where this stuff is. It's not exactly like I can ask for help. Gotta stop working these late shifts. Alright, whoever it is, knock it off. We've got too much to do to play games. What are you?
Where is it? Can't see anything at all.
We have to get into the lab.
The entrance is blocked.
It moved! So quickly? That's impossible!
It did it again.
Explain this.
How is it moving so fast?
I don't know. My curiosity isn't quite as strong as my desire to stay alive at the moment.
It's coming!
Are we dead? That hurt a lot less than I thought it would.
We're not dead.
Oh, what a relief. I was hoping the afterlife didn't smell this bad.
Any ideas what happened?
No, but I'll be adding that to the top of the list of things I'm curious about.
Let's get into the lab before that thing comes back. Stand back. I'm placing some moderate-sized explosives along strategic points. It should clear away the debris. It would generally be easier to just blow a hole in the wall. These walls were designed to withstand significant bombing. Alright. Here goes.
I know someone who would have loved to see that.
Well, who gets to go first?
Oh, I would never presume.
This is one time I wish you would. Well, certainly did a good job on this place.
Not the most considerate of guests, were they?
Look at everything. I didn't know better. I swear they went through this place with a dozer.
We should be careful. I still think this could be a trap. Otherwise they would have just set off a few bombs and been done with it all.
Unless they were looking for something.
They've already come and gone, it seems.
Well, let's hope they didn't take the Dell unit.
Don't be too long now. I'll keep watch. Oh dear.
What is it?
I said this might all be a trap. I was right. But apparently, not for us.
What do you mean? Oh. He's dead. And there's some more over here.
These are your enemies?
One group of them. Azaris. Remember, we're the whipping boy for this entire sector. Well, looks like my people finally got some guts in them and took care of business.
I don't think the Garridanians had anything to do with this.
Why?
Look at the marks. No human did this. And with such ferocity.
Do you think whatever it was out there in the tunnel with us was in here too?
More than one, to be certain. This means we have a new problem.
Of course.
And you thought we weren't going to make our quota for today. Look at this poor fellow. His wounds are fresh. He was killed only a few moments ago.
That means that those creatures could still be here.
Just gets better and better, doesn't it?
It's so quiet and peaceful.
That's not the silence of peace you hear, Christine. It's the sound of a people cowering with fear.
Where is everyone? Barely Feet and I have seen a great many of your people about. They cannot all be hiding.
It's almost curfew. We'd better be off the streets by then.
Curfew?
Our many oppressors have made sure that it isn't safe to be out on the streets after moonrise.
That speaks the truth. I should rise up and fight this evil.
With what?
Gather your best knights and mount an attack. Surely they could not prevail if your whole land stands up against them.
You're just as bad as that. But at least you have the excuse of not knowing our history.
So tell me, maybe I will understand more than you think.
All I know is that all my life, and the life of my father and his, there have been peoples and armies from outside our world who come and take what is not theirs, who capture and enslave our neighbors, steal our children. Our farms are pillaged, our wealth plundered. Everything we have is taken away. We are left with barely enough to survive. This part of the galaxy is filled with populated worlds, but no one will help. Our pleas are ignored, and those who don't ignore us come and kill and rob and... well, you and Theta are among the most rare of aliens we've ever seen, who actually seem to care about what happens to us.
Before we came to your lab, they showed me many wonders of your world. You should be proud of what you have done with what you do have.
Our culture is the only thing we have left. It's what helps to keep our hope alive. Ah, here we are. Remember your role.
I'm sorry, sir. We're just about to close.
It'll just be a minute. I promised my daughter here I'd get her first computer for her birthday. Surely you wouldn't deny a young girl her birthday present now, would you?
I wouldn't deny anyone anything, but I'm not staying out past curfew.
Won't be 2 ticks. Come on, Christine. Act like I'm showing you the different microprocessors while I run some quick tests.
Who are they?
Telemites. They're a terrible lot. Nobody really knows what they want, because no one ever comes back when they're taken. If we just go about our business, they might leave us alone.
What can I do for you two gentlemen?
I need a new power cell for my communicator. You got any?
I have a couple of brands here. Would you be interested in...
What are you staring at, little girl?
Nothing.
My daughter and I were just looking at some computers.
For my birthday.
Your birthday? How old are you, little girl?
16.
15.
15?
16.
Oh, Father, they were always forgetting how old I am.
I'm terrible with dates and numbers.
You just even forget your anniversary, and Mother did indeed give thee a sound thrashing.
I think you're lying to me.
No, sire.
I think you're not even Garradanian. No Garradanian talks like you.
She was born in a remote mountainous region. Her family only just returned to the city.
A hardy lot you are, then. Just what we were looking for.
Let go of me, knave!
Come back here, you little brat.
No! You can't shoot her! No!
Ugh, be careful! It's not like I'm gonna run to the corner store and get another one of these.
If you hadn't lost your balance,
Alright, we got the Dell. Now let's get out of here.
just give me a few more moments. I want to have a closer look at our poor dead friend here. I'm missing something, and it's extremely important.
Nothing can be as important as us getting out of here. Don't tell me when more troops might arrive. Or more of those creatures.
Those creatures, yes. You've never seen them before?
No. And I'd prefer not to see them again.
They're not native.
Only to someone's worst nightmare. Let's go!
Why have they come here? And more specifically, why here? This lab? I can tell this is going to bother me all night.
Tell me, Theet, when did you decide your life's mission was to give me an ulcer?
Oh, come now, Thatch. That would only take a couple of hours at the most.
Maybe the Zaris let them loose and couldn't control them.
I'd be perfectly willing to believe that, except the Hazaris don't appear to have any controlling device with them. No, these creatures were definitely not pets of the Hazaris. They came from somewhere else. The question is, where?
How about right behind us?
Don't move.
How will that help?
I don't know, but that's what everyone seems to say in these types of situations.
I've got a better idea. Running like the coward that I am.
No, we've seen how fast these things can move. We'd never be able to outrun it.
Any suggestions? Other than stand here and wait to be eaten?
We'll move slowly back to the tunnel. Maybe if it doesn't think we're a threat, it will leave us alone.
Oh, I can guarantee I'm no threat to it. Not by a long shot.
Come on, this way. No sudden movement. Nice and smooth.
Feet?
Don't move. Slowly come back this way. Fascinating.
I almost got my heart ripped out of me? Friends like you.
No, the fact that our little nightmare here only seems to be provoked when we try to go somewhere he doesn't want us to be. Almost as if it's protecting something.
Protecting? What? His lunch? There's nothing there but a bunch of dead Azaris.
Those don't appear to be its food source. beyond their initial injuries, they're untouched. Come on, Patch, let's test this theory. Try moving this way. I think we just had our answer.
Can I breathe now?
Not yet. Still not out of here. Keep moving. Slowly.
We're almost there.
Make your way through the hatch. Easy.
I'm through.
Now when I'm through, close it slowly.
Alright.
Close it!
Thank goodness we're away from that thing.
Unfortunately, it's not that simple.
Nothing is ever that simple with you. Why can't there be one time where I can say, gee, Thee, that was simple?
Now, if you wanted a simple life, you should have become a politician.
So, what is it about our little situation that's about to become more complicated than I want it to be?
That creature we saw in this tunnel.
You think it might still be here?
No, that's the problem.
You consider that a problem?
I think it was the same creature we saw in the lab.
You said it was fast.
Yes. Impressive, isn't it? It moved so fast that it beat us inside the lab and attacked those poor Hazari. Even before we had a chance to open the hatch.
The hatch wasn't open, then how did it get into the lab?
Exactly.
It can move through walls.
Disconcerting, isn't it?
Unnerving would have been the word I would have chosen. You know what this means.
Whatever it is, walls can't stop it.
Nowhere is safe.
There's still one part of this puzzle I haven't figured out. What are they, and why have they come here?
You can ponder that to your heart's content back at the station. Hopefully Aaron and Christine have returned with a Xanthium chip by now.
Christine? Come on, Christine, wake up. Please, wake up. Oh, thank goodness.
Where am I?
We're on a telemite ship. For a while there, I thought we were going to lose you.
Telemite ship?
Don't you remember anything?
I remember. This fellow was trying to take us then. That is all I can remember.
They shot you.
They shot me? Are we dead?
You should be so lucky. No, we're on our way to Telemine. I don't know what will happen to us there.
But surely the shop people will hear and cry. That people shall come looking for us.
They will do no such thing. That shopkeeper will go about his business as if nothing unusual has happened.
Why?
Because nothing unusual has happened. People are taken off the street by these marauders every day. The only way to escape their notice is to become invisible to yourself.
That is terrible! There is no courage among thy people!
It's difficult to be courageous when all your life all you have known is oppression. This is the way things are, Christine. We are not a warrior people. All we want is to live in peace. That is why we are trying to get away. To find somewhere where no one can oppress us again.
Look, there are more people in those other cells. So many people they have taken. Look at them. They all be the same face your people do. They must find a way to escape.
I'm sorry, Christine. There's no way out of these cells. You have to face facts. You're never going to see home again.
First thing I'm gonna do when I get some free time is take a long, hot shower.
Really?
And I don't mean a few minutes long, I mean 2-3 hours at the least. Somehow, some way, I'm gonna get this sewer smell off of me.
I must admit, this isn't exactly how I'd planned my day either. This jacket was an original, tailor-made for the Duke of Buckney. However, am I going to explain its condition when I return it to him?
I'd imagine he'd be rather furious.
So would I, especially since he doesn't exactly know that he lent it to me.
Feet?
It was an emergency. Besides, I'd planned to have it back before I took it anyway.
Back before you took it? Maybe you're the one who needs a long shower. Hazari ship!
Quick, we can hide over here!
Wonder where they came from.
I don't think they've spotted us.
They're gone.
I'm not entirely comfortable with where they're heading.
Heading back in the direction of the lab.
Along the same route we took when we came here. I think we'd better get back to the power station.
Feet! Look!
The station!
It's been destroyed!
The Hazares.
I can't believe it. It's gone! All gone. Our last hope. Our only hope. Gone.